Afternoon, everyone. Okay, I see Andre here, Ms. Gana here, and also Fira here. Okay, let's start our campaign scrum today, and I'll be chairing for this session. And let's start our first campaign, BI1, offer to PD.
Okay, thank you very much, Carissa.
Yeah.
I've updated the statistics for today. Actually, we're seeing a lot of positives for today, except for the checkout funnel, and that's also because there are a lot of check-ins that may have not been resolved yet. But overall, there is an increase in all the funnels, basically. So thank you very much for the team. And what I noticed, an insight from what I noticed is that usually Mondays there will always be a decrease, and then it will always increase in Fridays. Maybe because of the time span between the between Friday and Monday is shorter than Monday to Friday, or maybe it's a psychological thing because from Friday to Monday is actually weekend. Maybe there's a little bit loose end on that part, but it's a common pattern that we're seeing across the funnel. For each funnel itself, the friction is probably still the same, mostly on um, funnel B, funnel B, which still waits for the product development team to give them more insights because we've tried the different methods and apparently the result doesn't seem significant. So that's my update for today, Carousel.
Okay, thank you, VD. I have a question basically. Since I believe we already talked about the Airbnb strategy that I believe you will come up on this month. Is there already there or what's the update?
The strategy, you mean the activity on the top funnel?
Yep.
I see. For this one, not yet because we haven't had the time to meet with Joy yet for this month.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Can I suggest another A1 metric, which is the number of listings that we've applied a entry into Bali explanation?
Oh, yeah, right. The one. Okay. Good.
I see. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Is there anything else from the another member here?
Another question.
Yes, sir.
My next question, I just educate me. I'm sure this was spoken about before, but what is the product development analytical results from product development on impressions?
Okay, so it will analyze external data as opposed to only internal data to see the preference, the demand preference all across Bali, and then compare our listings, worst performing listings to the top performing listing across Bali to suggest the decision activity to be made by Kagani.
Oh, this is the thing that Bayu was talking about, right? Like how
Yeah.
you look at like what the top performing. Okay, yeah. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir, for that clarity. And is there anything else? Something to add about this campaign? Nope. Okay. I think just that from this campaign. Okay, I will move to the BI4 campaign, booking.com opportunities offer to release your update, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Mas Rizal. I add top funnel activity because not me actually. I'm Budi from Booking.com helped me to set the child rates for 30 properties more, and we'll see the result like 1 week ahead if there is any increase in the booking or not. And then for the instant book, it's actually add by 11. Yep. And then for the review, it is also increasing, but for the checkouts, it's decreasing in terms of percentage conversion, but in terms of number, it is increasing. And then, yeah, no further action is planned. Just wait and see for some activities that been applied for this campaign. That's the update. Thank you, Mas Rizal.
Okay, Lilis, I have a question basically. So the child rate is set up by Budi. So you're not setting up the child rate or you delegate to Budi?
Oh, Budi is actually the account manager
Yeah.
from Booking.com, and he helped us to set it basically. It
Ah,
should be me, but I need his help basically.
Okay, okay. Okay, and the others is basically we already launched it through three new listing, right? Is
Yep.
there any apa namanya, improvement basically from
Oh,
the
yeah.
bottom funnel to middle funnel to bottom funnel?
Middle funnel to bottom funnel of this campaign, you mean?
Yeah, we already launched three new listing, right? So yeah, probably is there any new booking from that listing or
Oh yeah, actually we haven't got any booking from the new listing, but actually we can see in terms of view, is there any potential guests that view the listing? But I'm really sorry, I forgot to check that. I'll give the data next time. But there's no booking yet for the three properties that is just launched.
okay? My yeah, Mas Gani, over to you.
Lilis, have you tried to advertise our booking.com listing to, let's say, Facebook or Instagram? Just like Airbnb that we did. So usually we posting Facebook marketing listing with Airbnb link, right? So what if we try to use booking.com listing, booking.com link?
Actually, yeah, I haven't.
That's a good idea, guy.
Yeah.
That's
Or
actually a really
perhaps
good idea.
then's that additional content of your advertisement later on. I mean, just put Airbnb and Booking.com. Am I
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
All right. Thank you very much. That's a good suggestion. Actually, I'll definitely. You will definitely apply that.
of
Yeah.
Okay,
course.
Mas
Yeah.
Gani, over to Jing, sir.
That's actually a really good idea because Booking.com doesn't require you to be a member to actually book, right? Airbnb requires you to sign up for membership. So there's there's something that could be said about, if I'm not mistaken, Booking.com has a higher conversion rate on top of funnel, but it also has higher dropout at bottom of funnel, right? You get more cancellations before you get checkout. And that's because the top of funnel is so easy. So
Yes.
Yep.
it'd be interesting to see if that was a pro or a con overall. But
Yeah.
yeah, for ads, I
The,
think
the payment the payment process, I think it's easier with booking.com. No,
Yes.
yeah, I
there
probably
is so much payment issue on Airbnb. Yeah, I think so.
yeah.
They can pay in the what is that?
On site.
On site, yeah.
Oh, don't take those. Don't take those now.
Yeah,
Definitely not now.
yeah, content is not using as that as a standard. So we accept only from Booking.com payment.
How about Arindra? I last time I saw that that's no show guest, so they haven't paid actually. No show guest.
Arindra, I believe Arindra is came from Pak Indra's listing. So Pak Indra is
Um,
creating the listing and then they migrate to us.
oh,
So,
right.
yeah, probably content team will working to fix on that. Okay, thank you, Mas Gani and Jing for that ideas to advertise this. And Mr. Secretary, please write that down. And also, I have another question, Lilis.
Yes.
Since we have big opportunity on selling villa, basically, do you consider also if you want to sell villa on Booking.com campaign? Because previously we only sell, I believe, a lot of guest house, basically, like Asri Village, and then Wooden Puri, and
Mm.
the other one is Rumah Kota.
That's three additional listing is to actually to accommodate the request from community. I mean, that's first the what is that the purpose. But in terms of selling villa in Booking.com, we actually have some villas like Villa Kanha and then Arindra, and actually it is haven't sold yet. I mean, there is no big difference in terms of villa and also guest houses in Booking.com. That's what I see from the data.
Hmm. Okay. Understood. Is there anything from the others that you want to add? Good. Okay. Thank you, Lilis, for the explaining that. And I think just that from BI4, and we will move to BI2 Facebook marketing. Over to Lilis.
Yep. Thank you, Master Rizal. So for this one, I'm really proud of the team. Actually, this is getting better in terms of. Actually, we have new team like Maria. She's really like, I don't know. She's really like, I think, to converting deals. Yeah, and they also said that Maria's performance is good. I mean,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
dedication
agree.
is good for Maria, and also we have Andre, Cynthia, and Nadine that already perform. I mean, in this campaign, but we have new team which is Maria that help us to convert the deal actually. In terms of conversion, it is getting better in all except the review. The review itself, we have 7 checkout, but we don't get any review from the Facebook page. Actually, Cynthia already reach out the guest, but there is no response, or perhaps like, yeah, I will write down later, but there is no uh, the review yet on the Facebook. And then improvement that I would like to do in the future is on the documentation part, which is I need to discuss with VD regarding how to scrape the message on the messenger, so we can reduce the burden from HAR to document the unconverted inquiry basically. And yeah, that's all the progress. Thank you, Mas Rizal.
Okay, thank you, Lilis. Basically, I want to open for discussion. Basically, so market builder is bring a lot of properties from previous canvassing, right? So we following up that, and we got the price, and then we got a deal. But basically, we have friction. Basically, when it will be launched on this Facebook marketing, which is it's very close with that. Activity basically, and I will open for discussion about how we can integrate. Is that only from market building with a marketing team only, or we also integrate with market building, BI, and then marketing, or we also include HAR team also to yeah. Jing sir, over to you.
It sounds like you want to delegate something, right?
Yep, yep.
Then the best way would be Gani. Who would you like to delegate posting these things to?
Me, I think delegate to Grace.
There you go.
Okay, okay. Yeah, over to Lilis.
Actually, regarding the new supply, I feel like connected here. I mean, I think you should make like one document where I can see the availability of new supply that you can, and also I can arrange strategy of the timing of the posting basically. So
Mm.
from that, I also because currently our best practice is you post it by yourself. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
actually, I'm not monitoring it because yeah, I think to be integrated, like I will arrange the timing and I talk with Masgani, and then we'll see the result. I mean, I will monitor the result of the like the new supply that we just publish. How many inquiries is coming from that?
Mm.
How does it sound? Result.
Okay. I think that's great. So you will create uh, you need to. It's like SLA, right? You need to see feasibilities, and then
Yeah.
you will come up with the strategy. Okay. Okay, that's good. And Mr. Secretary, please write that down. Is there anything? Yep, Mas Gani. Over to you, Mas Gani.
Oh yeah, so I have a question. So lately, I just joined the Indonesian travel groups, and I posted some listing there. So, is there any inquiry coming? Perhaps I will ask to Andre or to Lilis, who manage the inquiry. Did you guys receive some inquiries from Indonesian?
Perhaps. Oh, Andres. Oh
Andre?
yeah, Andres there. Yeah,
You
Andre.
mean by Indonesian group, Mas Gani?
Sorry, Andre.
What do you mean by group? Group what?
Facebook group like properti khusus Bali, pariwisata Indonesia. Yeah, because I just posting some listing there. Do
Uh,
you?
from my side, I haven't really got inquiry from that side. But since the other two member is not really here, I cannot check about that as well.
Okay.
Actually, I can give some data about that.
Hmm?
As I told you before, Mas Gani, there's many interaction. I mean, many engagement from that, like comments, likes, and then it's actually turned out to like inquiries. Like I try to outreach from the people that is commented, but
Hmm?
there is no deals yet from the comments. But Maria, I think convert one deal for UVH, What to
Mm,
Village House. You post that into the group,
yes,
Indonesian group, right?
yes,
So
yes.
there is a conversion, but I'm not sure whether it is a long term or short term. But there
Mm,
is conversion.
It's just a 1 day, Alice.
Oh,
Hmm.
1 day. So yeah. So it's
Okay, over to Jing, sir.
That's actually a really good question, Gani. I think that kind of highlights how can we put more intelligence into this funnel so that, let's say, somebody knows specifically what it is that they're doing that's actually driving the
mm,
result.
mm, mm,
that's
Um,
actually the what is that? The difficult thing with Facebook, sir. As I said just now, I just want I want to start document. I mean to make the documentation easier, but the data I think it's not complete because from the inquiry that is come up, there is a data from where actually on or which post they are inquire, but I don't have visibility on whether we can scrape it or not. I mean, if we see it one by one, it is really time consuming. But I will check with VD, I guess, later on if we
Okay,
can.
let me go over to Gani then, real quick. Gani, how? Okay, so you sort of lay eggs, and then Andre comes and catches the chickens that come out of the egg, so to speak, right? So, Andre, how does this work exactly? So, Gani will post using what? Lilith's profile, Lilith or Nadine's profile, right? And then they just look for messages that come back onto Nadine or Lilith's messenger. Is that correct? Okay, got it. The easiest way for Gani to understand a little bit more of what he's doing is for Gani to actually be involved in the next stage, right?
mm.
So
So,
you need to know where your eggs are hatching, so to speak, right? So that you know how to target your next outreach. That's kind of like the difference between full stack and that's a weakness of broken stack, right? Sequential delegation. And once you
I,
play the egg, you don't know where it hatched.
I
But
see,
if you do, then you'll probably see where it is.
I
Um,
see.
that's probably the easiest way to figure it out. Then,
Okay.
uh,
So I need to monitoring the invite as well, yeah. Okay.
a little bit from time to time. Just check it out, and so
Yep.
it's so that you can. It's spending some time so you save some time, right?
Mm,
It's so
yeah.
if you drop eggs everywhere and you don't know where they hatch, then
Mm,
it's not consuming your time well. But if you
I see.
start knowing which groups are actually getting back to you, then that should guide
Mm,
your strategy of um, how to publish.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, noted. Yeah. So perhaps Mr. Secretary can write it down. So I need to check. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Or let me,
Yeah,
okay,
perhaps, Mas Rizal,
yeah.
yep, yep.
adding more to what
Over to
Jim
you.
said, perhaps you can monitor the post that you are targeted. I mean, like for the new, right, the new groups, you can monitor the post for the proper
Yeah.
Yeah.
certain property.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
that is you post.
okay.
Let me
Okay.
let me disperse this question. Is there any better systematic way that we can do it? Um, let me. I don't know. Lilith or Vidi, do you guys have any thoughts on that? Besides Gunny kind of like looking at the next layer, is there any other way that he can get the feedback that he needs to be able to know where to direct his posts?
No, I guess, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, to be honest, because it is very manual.
All right. So that is what it is then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
PD, want to say something?
over to PD.
We keep track of the identities of the posts that we made, right?
Yes,
And
must.
then for each inquiry, do we like Liz said, we know where the inquiry comes from, right? No,
Yes.
only the like the URL. From there, is it possible to like create an ID for each post?
ID for each post.
Uh,
Probably
for
not.
example, like the listing name, we know that the listing name is this, and then the inquiry comes from the listing name that comes from this, and that listing name is already associated with the particular group, and then we can trace it back. No,
Um.
Um,
Yeah.
uh,
Any first.
yeah, maybe we'll have a simple discussion right with Lilis. This is the problem we are trying to solve for the Facebook funnel, basically trying to make it leaner, right?
Yes. Correct.
Okay, Vidi will have some discussion with Lilis, Purwe, and also Mas Gani to optimize this campaign. Yeah. Okay, over to Mr. Secretary, please write that down. And I think just that from the Facebook marketing campaign and move to BI5, agent sellers over to Lilis, your update, please.
Yes. For this one, actually, I just initiated to contact the agent, like to outreach the agent. And I actually get more new inquiries from this, but I cannot document it yet. So, the progress for this funnel is actually I'm getting agent that actually is strong because one agent has like 20 inquiries in hand, so perhaps we have some supply that match that will work on this. But actually only me and Dean, I guess, working on this campaign. I mean, because this is also manual because we have to contact agent, and then if we keep adding new people, then the agent will confuse like why so many people are contacting me, something like that. That's basically the friction with this campaign that I just realized, not just realized, but that's the way it works basically. And then the plan is to prepare the list of available property for the agent so they can sell it basically. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Lilis. And yeah, over to you, sir.
Okay, update.
Uh,
Lillis, I just had a talk with Nawful today about his responsibilities. So this, if he does accept his internship contract, he'll be your delegate for this particular funnel, right? So you'll have somebody to help you with that. The other question I have is for Gunny. Gunny, understand Grace is reaching out to Chinese agents at the moment. Um, should this be integrated together or just kept separate? That's still MVP, right?
yeah, I just talked about it. So I'm planning to integrate it, but I want to just focus on the research first, on the identify and the outreach the agent first.
Okay.
Once that they get back to us, I mean the Chinese travel agents get inquired to us, then I will integrate to this campaign.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So those are two potential pivots that this could go to.
Yeah,
Let's-
yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, maybe I have a question, Lilis. We have 60 inquiry and there's a 5 inquiry converted, right? So about this campaign, is there anything I don't know, like best practice uh, I don't know, to handle the inquiries to that can convert. So basically, it's like, is there any best practice documentation? So we can connect with Chinese agent to Grace, basically that uh, it's like not reinventable. You know what I mean?
Actually, I don't get your questions, Mas.
Okay, okay. So we have okay. Let me offer to Fidi first. Fidi first.
No, I was
Yeah.
about to like re-explain to Carissa, but is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Carissa is asking whether there are documentation for the standard and operational procedure to reach out to agents. Like, what's the best practice? How to approach agent? What's the best practice if they are inquiring? So that later, for example, if we have new interns, they can just follow the documentation basically.
Okay, so that's a really good question. Basically, before just SAP made a poster, and we can found it on older card on MVP. we can use that. But I think if Novel coming for as a new intern, I will ask Novel to revise it first for the current model of the agent model. So that's the way we reach out the agent. Yes. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Rizal, actually, that's perfect. I've realized if you're a senior leader in here, all you need to provide to scale this program is just the three responses. What is your first opening pitch? What is your first response? And what is your second response? That's how we were able to get speakers for BVE Talk. And Lil's Vidi, and Aldo's not here. That's what we just saw Ara do, right, for the thing. So it should be actually pretty easy. The process for expanding this should be very simple. There's just a kind of like a standard template, right? Say this first. When they ask questions, say this next. When they ask more questions, say this next. It's generally just three questions, and they'll say yes, right? So you just need one person to design those questions, and if Joseph has already designed them, then of course use it. If they can be improved, then let's improve it. But the optimization technique for this particular campaign is actually quite simple. It's very scalable. I just realized.
Mm.
Yeah.
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 Right. Yes, but adding to that, basically, what is difficult from this is finding the agents. Like,
Ah,
we have 116 outreach, but only 30 interested. So it is like from the previous experience from Joseph. Joseph kind of, where should I find I agent? That's actually the problem that the next person have to solve.
he's
Yes, sir.
he's doing it. Oh, like you've tapped out all the agent. Go abroad. Go to the next marketplace, right? Go to Singapore. Go to Malaysia. Go to Thailand. Go to Vietnam. Go to keep on going like DSC, right? Like what we saw in video
Mm.
today.
Mm.
So that your conversion rate is excellent, by the way. The conversion rate is 30 out of 100. That's above 25 for sure. So that's really powerful. I've never seen such a high conversion rate on the first outreach. So they are interested. It means there are people who want to send visitors to Bali. Um, my outreach for speakers is generally 5%. Right? I reach 100 speakers and get 5 people who are interested. Maybe 20 people get back to me. But yeah, so I think these stats are very, very promising in terms of each level of conversion, which
Yep, sir.
is strange because there's no conversion rates.
From where, sir?
A1 to A2, and then A2 to A3.
Okay, I'll add because previously we agreed that we only add
Yeah.
number, but I think we need conversion.
Yeah, there are conversions there because that is the quality of your pitch. That's the quality of your messages. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything to add?
No.
Nope. Okay. For Lilis, please. Apa namanya?
What you want me to do?
Lilis, Lilis, please
Sabar.
conduct conduct this campaign to create the best practice and please delegate them to if you want to delegate.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you everyone for BI5, and we move to BI8 Instagram campaign. Over to Mas Gani.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mas Rizal. So I'd like to give update about this campaign. We got 9 inquiries in 4 days, with 2 converted to booking. So the total booking value is almost 20 million rupiah right now. And thanks to Andre for making the Instagram transaction report. So from here we got insight that mostly the guest is finding holiday with family, and they just stay for 1 until 2 days. And almost all of them looking for villa under 2 million rupiah per night. And there is 4 Jogja properties and 6 Bali properties. And the Grace is just made a new design of post. Will start applying with WFA team by tomorrow. So overall, it's getting better in up until middle funnel only. So yeah, that's the update from my side.
Okay, thank you,
so
Mas
Mas Rizal.
Gani. Okay, is there anything to add about this campaign? Basically, I don't have anything to ask. Basically, wait. Yeah, opportunities.
In terms of advocacy, is that the appreciation post, Mas Gani?
Um, we don't get it in this week, Luis.
I mean, is that the appreciation post that you mean by advocacy? The review?
Oh, oh, not yet. We don't receive yet.
No, no, no.
Appreciation means advocacy, right?
Appreciation mean advocacy. Is that correct?
Yeah, benar, benar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you have 10 reservation. Then why don't you provide conversion? Yeah, that's my question.
Oh, conversion. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I see on the Instagram report there is a advocacy part where we need to ask review, and yeah, we have to detect whether we uh,
Uh,
finished asking the review or not. Haven't. That's it.
oh, yeah. Okay, got it. Yes, it is okay. I will provide the conversion. And yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Over to you.
Yes, sir.
I'm kind of confused about that too now. So is appreciation the same as advocacy? Like, is it like they're happy with their stay and then they tag us, or is
Yeah. So basically, the guest tagging us or mention us on the post by themselves.
I see. Okay, that's good. And does that happen because they had a trip with us, like in this funnel, or did we reach out to like past guests from years ago and ask them for a review?
It's totally from this funnel, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, then yeah, you have amazing advocacy. You have 140% active advocacy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's really
And some of them is come from Airbnb guests and taking us.
that's superb. That's excellent. Good.
Yes,
Okay.
Lilis.
Over to Lilis.
Related to Jing's question, basically, we have 5 checkouts and we have appreciation of 14. So it means that it's not very
Because one guest sometimes it taking us 3 times at their post.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Multiple impressions.
3 mentioning us in 3 story and 1 in post. So yeah, it's perhaps.
So we should have high expectations of the number of.
Yeah, that's actually this is like when we convert from active agent to inquiry, because one agent can produce many inquiries, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So perhaps we have to think on how actually we can measure the effectiveness of the.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, noted.
Okay.
Interesting.
Thank you, Lilis, for that question. And over to Mas Gani, do you have something to add? No. Okay. Mr. Secretary, please write
All
that
good.
down. About to optimize the appreciation post. So because we have a high expectation, right? And yep, I think just that from this campaign. Okay. Yeah, I think just that from all the campaign. Is there anything that I miss? Nope. Okay. Open for feedback about my sharing today. Over to Mas Gani.
Okay. Apa ya? I think you need to a bit calm down when you want to say something. Just a bit calm down, and then it's okay. It's just need to relax a bit. So yeah, I think that's good. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Over to Lilis.
Uh, yeah, pretty much the same with Mas Gani. And I think you did really great because you can evaluate each campaign, and perhaps you have to take Fira into this cycle, because Fira is new, right? Not really new, but actually Fira is not championing one of the campaigns. So I need Fira to actually observe how this runs, and perhaps if the website campaign is okay, then she will done that. But overall, Thank you very much for your sharing.
Okay, thank you, Lilis, for the input and offer to PD.
Yeah, I think sharing the questions are quite good. You are able to evaluate. You were able to evaluate the campaigns, some, and also handing it over to like Lilis or Mr. Jing for the questions, and maybe just the clarity on the questions need to be improved. But it's just a little bit. Maybe you're a little bit nervous, but overall, it's really good sharing for the first sharing for campaign basically.
Okay, thank you, PD. And offer to Andre.
I would pretty much say the same with VD as well. I think it's good that you can see what's happening on the AIDS campaign, and then you give feedback, and you give you ask for a clarification about the program or plan that will happen the next. And also, but I don't know whether if it's sounds weird or not, but in the campaign of Airbnb opportunity, it's there are two people that joining on that, but so it might be some confusion on what on the other
Ah,
members maybe, or who is going to be the campaign.
ah, okay. Lilis udah ini.
It's an error. I don't know why my name is appearing somewhere else.
Oh yeah. So that's it. See. If it happens on the next event, so that
Yeah,
can
yeah.
not be what.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Andre. Offer to Vira. Do you have something feedback for me? Vira.
Um, yeah, I think I would be my comments are same just like the others because you're really good at what is it like understanding each people's campaign, and yeah, I think that's really good, and I learned so much from that. And also yeah, you're a bit nervous, I guess, but yeah, I feel you as well, Mas. So yeah, I think that's all.
Okay.
Overall, it's good, cool.
Okay, thank you, Vira.
Thank you.
Offer to Jing, sir.
I'm just taking a look at. I think you've gotten some pretty good advice so far. Uh, Being an effective chair in this particular case is a lot about details. So I think the details got to be right. One of the details I noticed is that Tara is still on one of the cards, right,
I
for the
see.
Airbnb campaign. So
Uh,
on engagement, it shows Ghani and Tara. As a chair, I think you should catch that, right? You should
yeah.
see that that's not quite right and ask for that to be changed. There was another one. I think Lilith fixed it already. There was this weird conversion statistic that had like 9 digits on it. I swear it was there, but now it's gone, right?
Wow.
No, did you fix it? Was it on the?
Yeah, I fixed it because uh,
Ah, yeah.
I need to know the difference. So I just write down the new one and then copy it
It
all.
was Booking.com, right? The review rate. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember it was like a 9 digit number or something. I was like, that can't be right. So as I
Yeah.
think as chair, your ability to see the math, that part needs to be very sharp, right? Because that's there. The other thing is maybe apply pressure where pressure is needed. So if you see like something is declining 2 days in a row or three syncops in a row, I would definitely ask for an explanation for that, right? Like the inquiry conversion here seems to be going down twice in a row. Um,
Hmm.
because twice in a row is a trend. Three
Yeah.
times in a row is getting out of hand, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you kind of need to read the
Hmm.
signals and ask for okay, it doesn't seem right? This is a double down. Other than that, your formatting is correct. Your way of engaging the conversation is correct. It's more just being able to be like eagle eye about the details on this one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you can get that, I think then you'll be perfect. Okay, that's it. That's my feedback.
Wow, thank you, sir, for your input. I think that's very clear for me, and thank you for all for the feedback and the inputs. And that's it for the campaign Scrum today. And